most people get wrong about motivation?
They think it's a permanent fix. They think it's something that I'm going to hold on to. And that's the thing about that I was telling you, that I always talk about. It's nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. And a lot of times you have to learn to perform without motivation. You have to learn to perform without purpose. You have to learn to perform a lot of different things. And that's what people think. They think I need to have this motivation to work out, to study, to be better. So if they don't have it, they just don't do it. And that's where you fail. You have to learn to train your mind well beyond motivation. If you have motivation, that's great. That's some kindling to the fire. All it takes is a little bit of a spark, you can burn the whole forest up. Motivation, you have to learn to exist without it. You have to learn to be, you have to be your best self when you're least motivated. And that's the tricky part about all that shit. Motivation is just a word. You have to have these different things in your mind on where you want to go and know that motivation is not going to get me there, because I'm not going to always be motivated.
No, that's one of those things. You just heard it, you think, oh, well, how's that really make an impact on the world? Mm-hmm. Let me tell you, if you can import that and implant that into your brain, it is a very good way to free your mind and open your mind, and therefore have so much more opportunity and flexibility and waste so much less time. It's sort of similar what I was talking about with Dave Burke when I was saying that you don't always, you don't always have to have an opinion. That same, I think we did a debrief podcast and I was talking about you don't have to have an opinion. It's not required that you have an opinion. But this idea that there's more than one answer to almost every question, it helped me out so much in life. And it's something that I definitely learned in the teams. You know, I can trace the roots of my thoughts. Some of them trace to jiu-jitsu and then they connect to the teams. Some started in the teams and they connect to jiu-jitsu. Some started in the tactics of combat and then they translated to leadership. So I can kind of trace the roots. This one definitely I picked up in the teams, and I actually picked it up from a planning perspective, like planning a mission. Because when you're planning a mission in the SEAL teams, good Lord, every single person is a freaking tactical genius in their own mind. Every single person, not every single, let me rephrase that. Let me make it legit. If you have a platoon of 20 guys, 16 guys, 22 guys, whatever your platoon is, there's going to be at least 1/3 of them that absolutely 100% think that they know everything. They're going to say, you know, one of them's going to be, we definitely need this, we need to attack this target from the north, period. That's how confident they are, period. They'll say that, like, period. And then someone else will be negative. We need to attack this target from the south, period. So you get two people that are looking at the same target and they have opposing opinions and they both 100% think that they're right.
I think the biggest lesson, I think it was just nice to see how simple things can be. This story is really, obviously there's a lot of complications what this guy goes through. Losing the love of his life. He's in this environment, he can't control anything, you know? And that's like us with life, you know, we're trying to control all this stuff. And he realizes in the process that it's not about all this. It's just about what's in this. The machine is life. Just endlessly cranking. And we're running around and we're trying to juggle all these balls and we're running all over the place. And when they all hit the floor, we panic. There's really no need because focus, it's right here. It's what's important. It's
the skill of noticing and understanding that nothing is done by one individual. No level of success is reached by one person, right? Like there is a team effort that goes into the smallest moment of success to the largest. Yeah. And the person that wants the rewards and the accolades for it all, and that doesn't embrace the world of team and the foundation that stands underneath whatever that thing is a person that won't last long. The thing that I am most thankful for, and the thing that I'm glad that it has just improved over the course of time, is the world of inclusion with the we. There's no I. And I hope that that's what I'm passing down to my kids, is that, you know, nothing is given, everything is earned. And for things to be earned correctly, you know, you have to surround yourself with people that you can not only earn with, but that will support and embrace along the way, right? I have an amazing team. I hope that my team grows to be the stars of tomorrow, from execs to creatives to talent to writers, producers, directors, everybody that's underneath this umbrella of Heartbeat Ventures, of the brands and the brand partnerships and the space of entertainment and this ecosystem within media that we've created. We flourish because they flourish. And knowing that, identifying that, and trying my best to support that, that's the thing that I have had to work on. And when we talk about monsters, Jay, there was a I monster. There was a I need to do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the call.
Me first as well.
No, everybody move. Watch out. I'm gonna show y'all how to do it. I'm gonna take the meeting. Here, we're not listening to that. We're gonna do it my way. There was this heavy thing of me, I. Get out the way, Kevin. Get out the way and let other people be great. They're only going to make this thing greater. You're prohibiting that by trying to stand in a moment of great so that people can look and point at you. Let other people do the thing that they were brought here to do. And while they do it, align yourself with them, embrace them, support them. And as they grow, we grow. And, I can only be transparent and authentic in hopes that people will find it is what it is, man. Yeah. Be you unapologetically as you are correcting or fixing or evolving in you. Understand that you got a dope thing to look back at, and that's the old you versus the new attempt in who you are trying to be. That to me is beautiful. Every piece of art that I look at, that I love, that I embrace, there's nothing better than looking at it from the start. What did it start out as? Yeah. Every house that gets built, what did it start out as? Yeah. Every car that gets built, what did it start out as? Clothes that we wear, what was the design in the beginning? Everything has stages of growth. Why in today's time are we forgetting that? Why are we forgetting that and expecting an immediate space of perfection? I didn't know that babies come out the womb and know it all off the back. I thought they have to be taught. The way that we're talking today, that's tough. It's tough. So I try my best to remove myself from as much as I can. I try myself to act as an aid for laughter, happiness, joy, and I can only hope that the conversation attached to my name will be one of good. I can't control it. If it is, great, man. If it isn't, I tried. That's where I'm at. Yeah. That's where my mindset is today, Jay. That. There's a place that you get to in life, right? Where you start like, what did I do? Yeah. Like, what did I do? Right? Like, and it doesn't mean like you healed the world or changed the world, created this. You have something like this. I'm not saying it for those answers, but for you, like the question of like, what did I do? And I'm at a place where, okay, outside of the success and the fame, it's like, what do I want? What am I doing? Yeah, right? And the information that I now have the opportunity to give, the information, if nothing else, the information, if you really want to have impact and you want to try to position yourself to help create the opportunities for change, financial literacy in the Black community, not understanding banking, haven't known it, my alignment with Chase and with JP Morgan, but my why, that there's a why attached to it. Okay, this is a reason. I got something bigger than my fame and success. This is a passion, yes, and something that we're trying to correct. Okay, in the space of inspiration, motivation, there's a passion attached to me trying to simply inspire and motivate those that just simply aren't getting motivating messages on a day-to-day because some households just don't do it. Some may not have the households that do it. I didn't grow up in a mom and dad, the dinner every night, the family prayer at the table. I didn't have that. That's not my life. There's other people that do have it. There's some people that just them and their mom, them and their dad. Some people don't have anybody. Whatever that thing is, you don't know who's pulling from what to try to get to where. We have no idea. So if I can now act as an aid that is giving you nothing but verbal warfare attached to truth and authenticity. If I'm giving you anecdotes and gems that are attached to a real life concept, like it's not made up. I'm giving you simple information based off of me and my battles.
The inner battle between my gut and my brain. I go with my gut a lot. I'm I think a lot of the decisions I make in life are very sort of instinctual. If I just like to feel a certain way about how I would like something to sort of transpire, it can be taking a film, accepting a script, doing a business deal, buying a house, like it's all sorts of different things. Did you feel like you would rely on your kind of inner instincts rather than like getting the evidence of this is going to make you this much money, or if you do that, these are the risks. Where do you stand with that sort of thing?